this. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, so we're gonna be getting into this. I gotta get into it pretty quickly here because I've had a full morning already and I've still got the squat challenge. This starts the squat challenge after this to do. So it's gonna be either sitting or cross punches. So I'm gonna grab. I actually have all my weights out from the thing that I just did. So I've got heavies and on the lights. So I'm gonna grab my 8s, I think, for the cross punches. Maybe I'll grab 10s for the first one. But we're literally gonna have the weights in your hands. We're going to cross punch it. Okay? You can do this with no weights at all. When you're cross punching it, you're working that core back and back. But with the weights, it's gonna just add a little bit, get a little bit of body to it, why not? And then we're gonna come down to the mat and do sitting punches. So again, you can do it with or without weights for the sitting punches on the mat. We're gonna sit and lean back and get into those. We're gonna do oblique crunches or side bends. So I'm gonna grab the weights. We're gonna do side bends all on one side for the entire time, pulse into it, or side obliques crunches on the mat. Okay, we're gonna do shimmies on the mat. We're gonna come up and shimmy it out, or we're gonna do a side to side pulse after doing those 2 side to side crunches. Then we're going to do so I have either side plank dips, where you're gonna come on a side plank and dip it, or you're gonna do a crunch pulse. So you're gonna come up here and you're just gonna pulse it like that, okay? I think I had it like that, or did I have it? It might have been on the mat too, actually. I think, no, both of them were on the mat. It's a crunch pulse, meaning you're just gonna come down on the mat and you're gonna crunch pulse it, okay? Like we did the other day when we were doing hollow holds and the planks, okay? So we're just gonna crunch it on the mat. You can stand up and do it if you want to, but it's supposed to be on the mat. It's just if you can't do a plank, you're gonna do the crunch pulse instead, okay? We're ready. I'm gonna hit start because it's 7 instead of 5, so it's a little bit longer for each set. We're gonna get right into it. First one is the cross punches. So I'm gonna grab the 10s to begin with. 3, 2, hold on, let me make the volumes up. 1, start. Okay, it starts in 10 seconds. On guard. Twist at your core. My legs want to go into it a lot more than they're supposed to for the core one. Down. It's now oblique crunches or side bends. I'm picking up the 15s. I say I have them all out, so all on one side though. I'm down, up, down, down, down. Do you feel that tension? Squeeze, come up. Squeeze it and up. Squeeze it and up. Come on. Squeeze it each time. And come back up. Make it work. We're going to take that right into the other side. You're flipping it over if you're on the mat to the oblique crunches to the other side. Cross crunches are next. I don't know if I went over that. Cross crunches are after the oblique crunch, actually, before the shimmies. I'm going to skip that one. When I was going over the moves. This is where I should have pulled my weights on. I was like, didn't see one for it, but cross crunches. Hands up there. Crunch. Just squeeze it out. Come on. If you don't have ankle widths. Like I don't today. Either way, with or without, squeeze it. Really good. Really crunch into it. And it's time for shimmies or side-to-side pulses. I'm gonna grab the 12s. Keep it tight, tighten up. Different tempos affect it differently. So I do some slow, some fast. All right, plank or the crunches. I'll do the crunch pulse this time. This is one side, other side, okay? This is pretty much the same thing as the side obliques. I know, but it was just to do it. Now you can do it standing. It's the same. But we're pulsing it. We're not coming all the way down. And we're going to do more of a crunch too when we do the obliques than this. Flip it over. Come on. Ready? We're going to pulse into it. Oh, okay, it's time for the back to the top. Sitting punches. I'm grabbing the 8s for the sitting punches. Lean back, come on. Twist into it, come on. Down. Oblique crunch or side bends. So, down like this, flat. Crunch it. Come on, crunch it to that side. Flip it. I know, similar to what we were just doing, but the other one was more of a pulse. This one we were literally doing a cross body. We might mix it up a little bit more when we get to the final one of these. I want you to crunch to the side, come on. Okay, it's time for cross crunches. Whew. Get that body up there, come on. Make it work. You want a better core, you gotta put in the work for it. Core strength is so important. Hold your body up. Shimmies. Ready? Or you're doing your side-to-side pulses either way. We have our side plank dips or the crunch pulls next, whichever one you want to do. All right, side plank it. No time to play around. Or lay around, that is, right? Oh, flip it over. Back up we go. All right, it's 2 down, 2 to go. All right, sitting side cross punches, grabbing the 8s. Twist more, come on. Twist it, twist it. Not like combat where you're really getting in there, using your lower body, really trying to twist with the core. Oblique crunches or side bends. I'm going back for those 15s again. On one side. Oh, just crunch it down. Come on. Come on. We got this. Come on, put a smile on that face. Know what you're doing. It's worth it. To the other side. Ready for it. Come on. You got it. It's cross crunches. All right, I'm actually gonna hold the 12s this time. Cross it. Crunch it down, come on. I know sound effects, but you know, it's what it is. Shimmies are side to side pulses, keeping the 12s. Come on, let's make it work. Right, that side obliques. Go, yes, you've worked me today. We have our crunch next. We're already almost done with round 3. All right, side crunch or leg dips, your choice. Why don't you pulse it up there though? Or you can be just standing, crunch pulse to the side, okay? Bring your knee to your, well, if you're doing it that way, like that. Oh, actually, that feels really good. I can remember about when I started that on the other side and do that. That just like totally intensified it. All right, flip it. Ready. And pulse in it first. All right, you can bring up the leg if you want to. Look at it. We're at the top of the new one. Sitting punches. Grabbing the 8s. Actually, I'm not going to do any weights this time. Lean it back. Lean it back. Come on. Activate that core. All right, we got our oblique crunches. All right, so this time, lay down, crunch it up and down, crunch it up and down, crunch it up, down. You're twisting that body. You're crunching that side. Your back's just staying down for the most part. A little angle, but not much. Coming back, working across that core. A little bit of a different crunch. All right, so stay on the back. Again, just kind of lean it just a little bit to the other side. Yeah, come on, and crunch it across. I have a shirt on today because the summer squat, so it covers the whole core. But yeah, let's do the core working. Big time, let's move right here. It's time for cross crunches. Legs up there. Your core right now is supposed to be going, what in the world are you doing to me? Yes, working now. Burning out those obliques. Trimming them up. Okay, it's time for the shimmies. Ready? Up. Some on side to side. Whew, I'm hungry. Whew. Why am I hungry? I don't really get hungry in the morning until like later on. Whew. I had hungry going no day. I know I didn't eat much yesterday. Oh my gosh, because I was watching the baby, the gone by baby. So I was busy with him all day. Every time I wasn't, when he was napping, I was working. Side plank, get in it. Now you can do this. It takes a little bit of a balance there. You're dipping it down, but you also bring that knee to the elbow. Whew. Other side. That arm, try to keep it as straight as possible. Come on up. Start with just the dips. If we're moving into getting ready for it, and one foot is over the other. Elbows on the inside. Sit up tall and twist. You need to make sure you get more stretch than what I just do right here. I just gotta get right from this one to the summer squat challenge. I should have planned more accordingly on Sunday, knowing this was starting today. But next week won't be as crazy as this week was. This week is just like intense. But it's time to get into the summer squat challenge. And then just so we'll only have time for probably about 5 minutes. Really, I don't have time for anything. I should be getting ready for work right now, but it is what it is. This one here is checked off. Boom, boom. It's done.